What's good, YouTube? It's Aquarius, the Violent Prophecy, and I'm back with another review. Um, this time, I'm gonna be reviewing the 2020 New York Giants schedule. Um, as you can see, um, I I mean, yes, I did the preseason as well. I mean, obviously, I don't really give two rats about the preseason. I never did. I just think that the preseason is for rookies, undrafted rookies, and players that's trying to make the squad. You know, so I mean, obviously we got the Jets, we got the Titans, Pats, and Packers and Patriots. So yeah, so first, indeed, first up, I do have the Giants going 10-6, but they're going to miss the playoffs because they're not really necessarily ready yet to contend with anybody or to win anything. So I think in the aspect of things, we're going to improve our record. Because within the last 4 years, our record has been abysmal. This year and last year was just totally trash. So we're gonna improve. You know, so yeah, so let's get it. Week one, we start off against the Steelers. Wasn't expecting that, but usually, because it's always usually the Cowboys and the Giants, away in Jerry's world. But I guess the NFL wanted to switch it up a little bit. So yeah, so basically, I got the Steelers. I know I wrote the Steelers so fucking wrong. But yeah, so week one we got the Steelers, so that's a W. I think I don't know if Ben Roethlisberger is gonna come back and start week one. Depending on how that quarterback played for them last year. So who knows? Week two, that's a L. Bears defense is just too much. Offensively, yes, they're gonna struggle a lot, but defensively, they can hold their own. Great defenses always find a way. So we're gonna probably win there. I mean, lose there. 49ers, that's automatic L. Offense, defense is too much for us. With Debo and the other pieces that they required in the draft and that defense with Nick Bosa and yeah, so that defense is going to be a problem for us. I could see us beating the LA Rams. The Rams obviously lost Todd Gurley, so they don't necessarily have an identity in that position. So they're going to heavily rely on Golf to throw, and he doesn't necessarily have a cannon for an arm. So if we can at least generate a pass rush, I think we can win that game. Cowboys, we're gonna lose that game. I think it's oh no, I think it's an away game too. So yeah, we're gonna lose that game. Redskins, we're gonna lose that game as well. So we're gonna go on a two game losing streak because we face three of our next division foes back to back. So that's crazy. That's really crazy. But we bounced back and beat the Eagles, and we beat the Bucks, and we beat the Eagles again, and then we beat the Cowboys. I mean, we beat the Redskins, and then we beat the Eagles, and then we have a bye. and for our bye, you know, we come back and started where we left off, beating the Bengals, and then week 12 losing against the Seahawks, winning against the Cardinals, winning against the Browns, winning against the Ravens, and then losing against the Cowboys. So, like I said again, I have us 10-6. I have us improving, but not making the playoffs. So because let me see tiebreaker. We lost to the Cowboys. We lost to the Cowboys. We lost against the Redskins. We won against the Eagles. We won against the Redskins. We won against the Reds. I mean, we won against the Eagles. Actually, we swept the Eagles. Uh, we tied against the Redskins, and then we tied against the Cowboys. So I could probably see us going two. I could probably see us going 4-2 in our division. Um, so yeah. Let me see. Hold on. We beat the Cowboys. So we lose to the Cowboys. We lose against the Redskins. We beat the Eagles. We win against the Cowboys. And we win against the Yeah, so I could basically seeing us go 2-4. I mean 4-2 in our division. So this is just my prediction. So within the first 6 games, one, two, three, four, five, six, I have us going one, two, three, four, five, six. So I have us going 6-4 within the next 6 games, or within the next 10 games, I should say. With the first 10 games, because we have a late bye. So with the first 10 games, I have us going one, two, three, four, five, six. So I have us going 6-3 in our first 6 games. I mean 10 games. So not really that bad, but I could see it. Like I said again, I could see us beating these teams. But obviously nothing, is promised. So we could wind up losing, week 1 and week 2, and then week 3, and then possibly going 1-3. So this is why I hate doing these predictions, because you don't know which way it's going to go sometimes. Like my prediction might come true. Like I could see us really going 10-6, because we've gone 10-6 before. 2010 we went 10-6, and we wound up missing the playoffs because we needed the Bears to upset the Packers, but obviously the Bears wind up losing, so we had to obviously you know, go without, you know, we basically had to go home early because we didn't necessarily, take care of the games and that we needed. And I think our division record hurt us too, because that year I think the Eagles swept us. We tied against the Redskins, and I think the Cowboys swept us that year too. So we were like 2-4 in our division. So yeah, so I think that was it. But like we can't really necessarily get off to a slow start. Because we're gonna face one two, three. We're gonna face three good defenses right off the bat. Right off the bat, we're gonna face three good defenses. So, I mean, this is why I say that to have a great defense in order for because we're not gonna like the first. Okay, let's say the first four games, right? Like the Steelers, we already know they can move the ball. You know, they still got Juju, they still got James Conner. You know what I'm saying? Big Ben if they, decide to go to him. But they can, their defense was good last year. Bears defense, we all know what they could bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? 49ers defense, we all know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like we all know what happened last year. Not even in the Super Bowl, but just basically last year. LA Rams, their high powered offense still got Woods, still got what's his name? Woods, I think Mudcheck. I think that's his name. What I'm saying, you got the Cowboys with, CeeDee Lamb and Zeke and Jason and Gallup and Zeke. You got the Redskins with their new defensive. You got Montez Sweat, you got Kurgan, and now you add a Chase Young. So they front four. They probably have a better front four than we do. Um, Eagles defense is sorry. I think we can score on them. Bucks defense. They wasn't really that bad last year. As we can see last year, we took them to the. It went down to the wire, and we know we pull off the victory. On a missed field goal. So um, Eagles again. Like I said, I think we're gonna probably sweep the Eagles this year. And then we got the Bengals, Seahawks, Cardinals, Browns, Odell Beckham Jr. coming in MetLife Stadium. We got the Ravens, which I think we can win that game. And the Cowboys, last game. So there you have it. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe if you're a Giants fan. If you're not a Giants fan, then just comment on what your team is going to look like this year. And then again, the preseason games is just Titans, Packers, and Titan. I mean Patriots and Packers. So I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna go 3-2. I think we're probably going to lose against the Jets, win against the Titans. Let me see, I said three, so win against the Packers. Oh no, I said 3-2, right? All right, so I'll just say 4-2 then. Or just, yeah, scratch that, my bad. I think I could see us going 3-1. I think we'll probably lose the first game to the Jets, beat the Titans, beat the Packers, and beat the Patriots. So there you have a like, share, comment, subscribe, 10-6, and go Big Blue, I guess.